Hello friends and welcome back to the channel for war number 2 of season 54, and today we have a matchup against Cabal Apocalypse. I don't know if I've seen this alliance tag before. Void, Toad, and Iron Man on the team today, and let's hop right in. Again, we are picking our own paths this season because we aren't pushing, so I decided to start off with path 2. Once again here we have a thing, a duped 7-star thing. Didn't check the SIG, it's only a rank 2 though. And frankly, the SIG doesn't even matter here. So again, as with everything fight that we do with Void, our magic number, as I like to say, is 13. Because his special attacks have 2 hit events to them, you can safely throw either of them at 13 rock stacks, and you will push him to 15, and then he can clear them with a special attack. So again, I'm noticing as I'm reviewing this footage and whatnot, just, you know, how much better and how much faster a rank 3 is in these war fights. I still don't think I've totally gotten used to that, just having used my ascended rank 5 for so long. But I'm trying to, as I said in the previous war video, just use him as much as possible this season, because he'll likely be seeing a few bans next season. He's already been banned in War 3, which I haven't uploaded yet. Alright, that was a pretty nothing fight. We are moving on here to an Iron Man Infinity War on node 11. This is a mostly easy fight. You can reparry to get your openings. I think I do get caught here with a reparry that didn't work, or I thought it should work, but it didn't, and then I end up taking a combo to the face, but that's pretty much it. So we are getting the Withers again because we are immune to the placebo buffs from Combat Deja Vu. So again, just additional opportunities here for unique debuffs and thus increased damage. And again, we can also get the slow debuff on him every time we knock him down, which doesn't really do anything in this fight other than, again, fuel Void's damage over time. And then once we have the Petrifies up and Fear the Void after that, we will be able to fully lock down the power gain that he gets. I think when he hits, was it 15% health, he gets that power gain. So really the only threat here is worrying that we don't hit into him too much when he has 2 and especially at 3 armors, because if we don't pay attention to the armors and we trigger that auto block, things can go pretty south very quickly. So here we're just kind of chilling here. Heavy attack to avoid the auto block, letting the damage over time kind of tick him down, and there we go. Alright, moving up to section 2, we're going to be on path 6 this time. We have a Nick Fury on node 25 with Second Wind and Make a Stand. Going to be going in here with Toad, who I haven't used in a while, I don't think. Really great Nick Fury counter. I considered going in here with my 7-star rank 2 Danny. Decided to just go with Toad just for some fun here. Now, unless he actually knocks you down with a special attack and removes the debuffs, there is pretty much no danger of him going unblockable until the end of the fight. When he purifies all of your poison debuffs with the LMD, he is almost guaranteed to go unblockable. If you're playing the fight right, you're going to have a bunch of poisons on him because you want to stop the LMD from healing him up to full. So here we're just playing it like a standard Nick Fury fight, trying to avoid this special one. We are a mutant, so we are giving him very few tactical charges, which is great, so he's not really tempted to throw the special one into our block, which is also very nice. And just spamming our special 1, which is going to increase not only our special damage, but the potency of our poisons. And we should have about 5 or 6 when we get rid of his LMD. There we go. They've all turned into passive poisons. You can see he's unblockable, but it doesn't matter because 5 is enough to pretty much prevent the LMD from healing him up and then kill him after the fact. Alright, moving on, we have a Bishop on node 34. Again, this is a fight that I think I've taken before, Bishop on various nodes with Iron Man, and I haven't used Iron Man in quite a few seasons if I recall correctly, so kind of wanted to get in a nice Bishop fight with him. In this fight in particular, there is Standing in Fear, which you can see is giving Bishop those fatigue debuffs, but he has no way of purifying them really. So it doesn't really matter. This is a really weird placement, to be honest. I think just a path split with the Nick on the previous node. No real chance of him going unblockable here, and even if he does, Iron Man can block unblockable special attacks from him. We want to block them and in fact parry them anyways in order to keep our armor at pauses up. You can see we've triggered the arc reactor. We've got 4 pauses running here, and we're just going to fire off some special 1s to invalidate his prowess. We are parrying the first hit of his special 1 and then one of the gun blasts too, so we can get a couple pauses per special 1 if you time that first block correctly. More than enough pauses now, so we're just kind of working up to another special 1. Not going to be necessary. Our basic attacks are hitting hard enough here. Alright, moving up to the first mini-boss island, we're going to be taking this Node 39 Punisher 2099. This is, I think, the only tactic defender I have this war, and he's got Power Snack and one too many hits. So a couple of dangers here. Power Snack, of course, is problematic normally, but with the Withers on him, we completely negate the power gain from Power Snack. And then once we have the Petrifies up, which we got one up right away, the power gain is going to start reversing between the Withers and the Petrifies. So Power Snack, really not a problem anymore. One too many hits is kind of problematic, but we can just work around the Power Sting debuff. It is going to heal us up a little bit, which should take care of most of the chip damage from his special attacks. And then we just have to be careful not to throw the special attack, of course, when the Power Sting is up, which is fine because while we're waiting to throw the special, we are still dealing damage to him. Right there, I just said screw it and threw it anyways, it looks like. And it did, like, you know, very little damage, so I'm not too concerned about it. And then he's going to trigger his regen here at some point, but I think it doesn't really line up with heal reversal. Right there, I trigger the Unstoppable by accident, but he doesn't punish me, and then just watches his own health bar die, so... Alright, last fight of the war. Here's a perfect example of why Decay is the dumbest attack tactic that has ever been added to this game. We got a Hazard Shift Onslaught here with Incinerate and Poison. We, of course, are Incinerate immune. We are not Poison immune, and you would think that this would make the fight very, very slow, but of course not. Decay to the rescue, and as long as we keep 3 or more debuffs up on him at all times, if we trigger a poison on ourselves, it will be dealing no damage, and in fact we will be healing from it via the willpower mastery here. So this is more or less just a big stun immune onslaught. I do accidentally trigger a wayward parry there, so I get the daunted on me. That is unfortunate, because we won't be able to heal via willpower anymore. Now the only other thing I want to point out about this fight is that I think there might be a bug with the Neuroshocks, because as you'll see here shortly, I do get some Neuroshocks on me from critting into Onslaught, and I have 3, 4, 5 debuffs on him, and the Neuroshocks are still dealing damage to me. So I don't know if there's like some weird potency increase that is kind of taking place after the reduction from Decay. I know that's a problem with Death Strike right now, or what here. So right here, he was super uncooperative, won't throw his special attack. I'm backed into the corner, he's got a special 2, but honestly, it really doesn't matter because even if he nails me with the special 2, which he does, the Degen does no damage because I have plenty of debuffs on him. So even a champion, a very strong defender like Onslaught, completely neutered by this attack tactic. And that right there is why we need more challenging tactics. We actually did come away with the win in this one. 6 kills for me, 0 deaths, and our record stands at 1-1. Hope you enjoyed this one, folks, and hope you look forward to the next one. As always, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again next time.